Majority Leader Fenberg.
Thank you, Madam Chair. When you're talking about technical aspects of how we administer our democracy, it's pretty easy to start sowing seeds of doubt. And in fact, I would say that is what has been happening over the course of the last several years. This piece that we are talking about in this amendment is because the Secretary of State's office and the County Clerks Association, I think majority of which are Republicans, asked to put this in there because it is technical and it is cleanup and it does not get rid of signature verification. To state that it does, I think makes people feel like, oh, I guess there's not a lot of security and my vote doesn't matter and anybody could vote for me or I could vote for them or not. And so I shouldn't have a lot of trust in the election outcomes. That's not what this bill is doing. It does not get rid of signature verification. In fact, what it does is simply says, if you look a little bit further down, it says number 2, signatures on mail ballots must be reviewed in accordance with section 17.5103. Because that is the section where the judges review signatures. People who are professionals who are hired, who are a bipartisan team of judges that review signatures and decide based on all the data they have, the computer system that looks at the signatures, they compare multiple years of signatures, and it has to, as the good senator from Larimer County mentioned, it has to be a team of judges, bipartisan judges, that make the final call. That is still in law if this bill passes. This section is about an individual, not a judge, who is challenging someone's right to vote. That's a pretty serious accusation. And if I was to say the good senator from Weld County, his signature looks a little funny to me, I don't think he has the right to vote, and then I challenge it, that very well likely could result in his vote getting thrown out and being used for political purposes that are not how signature verification is supposed to happen. Signature verification happens by the folks who administer our elections and the judges that are hired to help in a bipartisan manner to make sure our elections are secure.